Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Beautiful sky. Beautiful water. The sounds of the birds. Absolutely gorgeous Wednesday morning here at Del Norwegians. Looks like I see my friend Scott down there. I don't see Linda. Looks like it's Scott down there doing some shelling. Haven't seen him in a while. Absolutely gorgeous out here. So much new beach here in Area 4. Such a good sign to see the birds back. I see some pelicans down to the south here. Absolutely beautiful. This little area right here in front of me, between the sandbar and the beach here, this was all stagnant before. And it looks like the storm kind of opened it up here. Now the water's flowing through here. It's really cleaned out. Things are just getting better and better here. I want to remind you to keep our friend Roy in your prayers. Look at that fish jumping all around in front of me here. See the little swirls out here in the water? All kinds of little fish out here swimming around. That's why the birds are here, because the fish are back. Tons of little bait fish swimming around right down in here. Tons of them. I don't know if you can see them in the video. All the little black spots are fish swimming around. Little fry, little hatchlings. What a beautiful sunrise this morning. I wish I could have been out here for that, but duty calls. Had to work this morning. Had to drive somebody to work. Two of our rangers out making their morning run, their morning beach patrol. get across to the sandbar here. It's getting a little deep here. Looking for a shallow place to cut across. See if anything washed up here last night. Always been seeing some beautiful scallops lately on the beach. It's a really nice looking scallop. Seen a lot of fighting conchs too. As I was saying earlier, I want to remind everybody to keep Roy in their prayers. I'll go see him later today and give everybody an update, let you know what the latest is with Roy. He got 2 bags of blood yesterday. Hopefully that did the trick. Hopefully the doctors will be able to figure out where he's bleeding inside. They don't seem to think it's very serious. So that's good news. Hopefully it will be able to be treated with medications. Lots of little slipper shells out here on the beach as well today. Our little slippers. Posted a link to NOAA's red tide status and forecast. Looking really good. Looking really good. Non-existent down in southern Collier County. No red tide at all. Very low up here in North Naples. Very low. The water is just looking better and better here. A couple little Florida fighting conchs there on the beach. We're just about at high tide here. Nice little line of shells though. You can see them all here along the edge of the water. Shells and rocks. We're looking south now down the beach, down towards the city of Naples, Naples proper. We're up in Area 4 at Del Nor-Wiggins. Those 3 pelicans flying by out there. Love coming out here and watching the birds. Oh, tons of little fish. Look at all those little fish. See them all jumping in the water and the birds all chasing them. Look at it. Look at the water churning from the fish. Wow. Look at that. That's all fish jumping out there. The birds are just having a feast. Look at it down there. Wow. Incredible. Somebody was wondering what the pelicans were going to do for food. Well, here's your answer. The pelicans wouldn't be here if the fish weren't here. Absolutely incredible. A huge school of fish just making its way south down the beach. And the birds following after it. Look at them all. That was amazing. What a sight. What a beautiful Wednesday morning out here. People walking on the beach. Boy, the water is really looking good now. It was a little churned up yesterday from the storm. It looks like everything's settling. I try to walk across here. Yesterday I sank into the sand up to my knees. Let's see if I can get across here now. All these seagulls out here. All of those fish were just absolutely amazing before. All the birds diving at that big school of fish. That was incredible. Absolutely amazing. You'll have to go back and watch that. All the birds flying off the sandbar. Beautiful video this morning. There's our friend Scott down there, making his way towards us. Look at all these shells on the beach this morning. Wow. I'm sure Scott's gonna have a pocket full of shells when we catch up to him here. Oh boy. I see another school of fish swimming out here. That's where we were. We were over on that sandbar a little earlier, watching all the birds. Before I leave, I'm gonna get a little video of that. Just incredible. Lots of little pieces of worm rock on the beach. Lots of them. Worm shells, worm rock. Wow. There's a real nice. Look at that. Now that's not a moon shell. That's called a gaudy nautica shell. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Surprised Scott missed that one. That's a beauty there. Absolute beauty. Kind of looks like a moon shell or a shark eye. That's a little gem right there. Nice specimen. Nice colors. There's so much stuff just buried in here. What you got?
Good morning, Dr. Stan. I just told Linda.
How did you miss this one?
I hadn't even been here yet.
You haven't?
No, I came out and
walked
that way. Neither.
I
I got small moon shells.
Did you?
Yeah, somewhere in the
collecting
mix,
sand dollars.
Yeah,
amazing.
I wanted to get some.
Hey, look at that. That is a crazy
little
looking
crazy one. I just
That's two worm shells twisted together. That's wild. But look at all those little sand dollars.
Oh yeah,
there's piles of those things.
I figured I had to be able to get at least 3 of them home without breaking them.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're so darn fragile. What have you been up to?
Work.
Still working at Ace, Sunshine Ace?
Yeah. Hey, good people. It's actually not so bad there.
Yeah, getting used to the corporate world.
Yeah, it still kind of stinks. I gotta tell you, working for myself is way better. The hours were better.
Yeah?
Yeah, these hours, you actually have to go to work at a time.
Yeah,
you know how that goes.
But it's nice collecting a steady paycheck, though.
It does help.
Yeah,
it
and you can bank on
help.
it. So nothing down there?
I just went out to the end of that sandbar, and there really wasn't too much. There's a ton of shells, but
yeah,
a lot of scallops.
Tons of fish swimming along here.
Oh,
the birds are going nuts.
These little tiny bait fish are everywhere.
They've just hatched within the past week.
Oh, that must be why they're all out here. Did you just get out here?
Yep, just a little while ago, 15 minutes ago, maybe 20.
Me too. I must have been right ahead of you.
I just walked out on that sandbar. Be really careful walking out there.
Feel mushy.
I went right down to here yesterday and was still sinking. I'm like, oh my God. I went up.
Almost lost Rob.
Yeah. I was like, what am I going to do here if I get stuck in the sand? When you cut across here, try to stay to the middle. Find the middle of that sandbar that's under the water right now. I mean, it's dangerous. And even out on the sandbar, there's some soft spots now.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm going to go dump these in the car before I break them all.
So you haven't gone north yet?
No, I'm going to head that way next. So
all right.
Let's see what, you going to head up that way?
Yeah, probably. Where's your bride?
Probably watching.
Watching? Let's see.
Maybe she's up.
Maybe not. I don't see her on here right now.
Yeah, she might still be snoozing. She wasn't feeling well last night. So.
Oh, that's too bad.
She had to probably take a snooze.
What'd you spot?
Nothing.
Oh, little whelk. An old little whelk.
You know me. I like.
Oh, there's a ton of whelks like that along here. I didn't even pick them up yesterday. There were so many things out here after the storm.
Right. That's what I figured. I'm going to be in trouble out here today.
Yep.
Well, what the heck?
I couldn't get any more in my pockets yesterday. I was finding
finding
whelks like, big whelks, yeah. All right,
well,
we'll put that away.
Better,
I'm going to try and get up there and get all the good stuff before you get up there.
Man, you're killing me. Let me grab this moon shell here before you get him.
Yeah.
Oh, only a partial.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
That's a pretty one.
It is, though.
Like
I got the nice one. I don't know how you say that. Gaudy or Goudy? Goudy Nautica, Gaudy Nautica. They're neat shells. Well, there's plenty of them out here.
Man, I'm telling you, it's just everywhere.
I mean, they're buried. There's so many shells, they're just buried. And the more you look,
the more you find.
Yeah, you just stand there in one spot, and they're just going to start popping out. I'm looking for the gold doubloons for Roy.
Yeah, hopefully we find some of those for him. That'd cheer him up.
That would.
He was feeling much better yesterday afternoon.
There's an old tulip. Yeah.
After the transfusion. I'm hoping.
An old tulip. Did you guys go see him?
Linda stopped by to see him yesterday.
Great. Yeah, folks, that is a wild pattern on that tulip right there. Piece of tulip shell.
For a,
it might have been a crown. That might be a piece of a crown conch, yeah. Well,
a lot of interesting pieces of shell.
There is some neat stuff out here. Neat people, too. There's some real characters out here.
Yeah, two right here.
There you go. I better put that away before I beat you to all the good shells.
That's right. I know you're going to do it, too. That's okay. I don't mind sharing with you.
I'm going to go back out on the sandbar and
look for more.
Look at those birds. There really wasn't anything out there today.
Huh.
Now, probably out in the water there is.
Yeah, but low tide was a couple hours ago, maybe.
Oh, was it? I didn't even check the tide chart this morning.
It's supposed to be coming in. So, you're walking around up there. Yeah, no, you better go get the shell.
Shark's teeth. Probably finding shark's teeth. I'm not even looking for shark's teeth.
You know what? Don't just ask Linda. Don't look for them.
Yeah, they just come to you.
Jump out at you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be right back.
All right. Listen to all the birds out here. Stay in the middle out there. I went up to here yesterday.
Oh, I saw the pelicans diving out yesterday.
But I sunk in the sand right here, up to over my knees.
Oh, really?
I just should stay right in the middle.
I was here a little bit later because I was standing out there and I didn't sink, but that must have been, the water was already out further.
Yeah, it was after that storm. It really got soft here. These birds, just a little while ago, they were feeding. They were going crazy.
I got tons of pictures of them feeding the little ones yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Look, see right here?
Yeah.
It's like there's little pockets. It's fun watching these birds.
Have a great day.
You too. Yesterday there was a lot of pelicans out here on this little sandbar. This morning it's just mostly gulls and terns. A couple little sandpipers running around over there. But you definitely have to watch the replay of this video. About, I don't know, 10 minutes ago or so, 15 minutes ago, I was walking out on that little sandbar and the birds were feeding. It was an incredible sight. Just an incredible sight. Earlier there were just all kinds of little fish swimming around in the water here. Little tiny bait fish. Here they go. It's so fun watching the birds out here. Not many shells along the beach here. Down to the south there's some nice shells behind me. I don't know what it looks like up at Wiggins Pass. Post-tropical storm Gordon. I haven't been up there. It's been high tide and You really can't, there's no beach left to walk up there, and I don't feel like walking up along the pathway. The remains of a little tulip shell here. I don't know what you'd call it, the tide flow, the tidal flow, but that's all changed out here. Ooh, there's something swimming along. A school of fish, a couple schools of fish out here. Where's the dolphins? Where are the dolphins? Wouldn't that be fun to see a dolphin? But everything has changed since they did the dredging out up in Wiggins Pass and dumped the sand down here. You can see how our beach hooks around now. That's all new. It looks like we lost some beach down in Area 3. But the good news is the conditions are definitely improving here. Fish in the water, birds feeding. The beach is clearing up, cleaning up. Still some dead fish rotting on the beach, but not, it's really few and far between now. The red tide is, the official report says very low. The forecast for today, very low. It could be non-existent here, but they want to cover their butt, that's for sure. There's an old pear whelk down there. Right down there in the center, an old pear whelk. Lots of little worm shells out here. Lots of them. Worm shells everywhere. Another part of a moon shell down here. Well, it's actually a, that might be another Nautica. What's left of one. It's got a big chip in it. Big chip. Interesting color pattern on it though.
Finally, I got you walking right by him.
Oh, what'd you find, a Murex? Yep. Ah, old Murex shell Scott found. Sweet.
I like when you walk right by him. Just
I
like
do.
Just like you do to me.
Yep. Walk right by them. It's amazing how you don't.
You never see them.
You just, those Murex shells are hard to spot. Look at all these fish. Look at this snook chasing.
Snook just came after
There's a snook just came right up on the beach here behind us. Now there's little fish all over the beach. The snook chased all the. Look at him up there. Snook chasing the fish up here. The snook are back. The snook are going after the bait fish. Look at them out there. That was incredible. We were just in the middle of a feeding frenzy. That was so cool. So that's what's stirring up the little fish, the snook. Look at them out there. See them all out there? The snook are just swimming up and down the beach here, feeding on all these little fries, these little hatchlings. Wow. That was so cool. Well, there you go, folks. The snook have returned. The birds are chasing after them. Look at them all down there. Oh my goodness. What a sight. They're just going right up the beach. Wow. Well, if that isn't proof that life is returning to Del Nor-Wiggins, I don't know what more you need. The snook offshore, feeding, the birds feeding. All we need now are some dolphins to swim by us. That'd be the icing on the cake. That was absolutely incredible. Wow. Look at all these seagulls. Our beach is slowly returning to normal again. Love it out here, love it. Absolute paradise. Now, where did that school of snook go? Did they turn around or did they keep on heading up to the north to Wiggins Pass? I can't get around here. You see there's no beach left up here right now. The tide's just going out. That was absolutely incredible, all those birds. The birds, the fish. That was so cool. People returning to the beach. There's, I don't know, I see probably 10 people so far out here. That's a lot more than have been out here. The word is getting out that the red tide is moving away. So people are starting to come back to enjoy the beach. Hallelujah. I think you're missing some out here in the water.
I'm gonna come back by water.
I think there's some. I think there's some good ones out here. You gotta go all the way up to the end. What'd you find?
Yeah,
a tulip?
Just big pieces of big
oh
shells.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was finding yesterday. Darn.
Big shells.
I'd love to find a tulip shell that size. Man. Wow. Look at that murex. Yeah.
Man, if that thing was whole,
wow.
I'd be a happy guy.
So old, it's got barnacles on it. It's like me.
Man. I was going to start scraping them off your body, but...
All right, maybe I'll see you on the way back here.
All right, you're going to be out for
You going to try and wade up there?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks,
see you later, Scott.
All right.
Yeah, there's lots of shells out here in the water. That's for sure. Just kind of washing in and out with the waves. No sun shining right here. It's kind of hard to see. You can see the bottom. The water is looking a million times better than it was a couple weeks ago. We are definitely on the recovery side of the red tide here. And there's people swimming now at the beach. All I just recommend you make sure you shower off and maybe even use soap when you shower off if you do go swimming. Don't get any water in your eyes. Obviously, don't go swimming with any open wounds. That should be common sense, but not always. That's what happened to our poor friend Roy. He went swimming with that cut on his leg, and now he's been in the hospital for over a month. So sad. So beautiful. Oh, here comes the birds feeding again. Must be more snook out there. Looks like they're coming towards us. Let's see if they make their way towards us. They're out by that, down by that sandbar there. Let's see if they make their way over here. Let's see, I don't know if you can see the birds down there. See if they get closer to us. See the water churning right here in front of me. Right here. Here they are. That's a snook. That's snook coming up to the shore, chasing the little bait fish. Right in here. Look at them. That's a school of snook, right? See them all? Look at that. Look at that. A huge, huge school of snook. Wow. Off they go. Swimming out there. Now they're going to turn and go north up the beach here. They're going to come in again. Probably up here a little further. They kind of corral the little fish. Here they come. Here they come. See them up here? Right in the center of the camera. That's a big school of snook swimming along. That is amazing. Well, they didn't come into shore that time. There they go. A couple of them came over here by the beach. That is just incredible. They're making their way up. What an awesome sight. After not seeing anything, any fish out here for a month. They're all up there now. After not seeing anything for a month here, now we're seeing all sorts of fish returning here. It's incredible. I'm gonna make my way back towards that sandbar. That's where I was headed, and then I ran back up here following the snook. That's just so cool. Usually there'd be dolphins out here too doing the same thing. I don't know where they're at. Not exactly sure where they're at. I believe it was Sunday we spotted, Saturday or Sunday, we spotted a nice little pod of dolphins out here. Sadly, we have had a record number of dolphin deaths in Southwest Florida. I believe the number is at 41 dolphins killed by the red tide and possibly other crap out there in the water. So sad. So sad. I hope I never have to witness a poor dead dolphin on the beach. There's a little whelk shell, piece of a whelk, piece of a lightning whelk. It's missing the complete bottom. I'm gonna rinse it off though. That's a keeper. It's got some nice color. Look at all those little fish swimming around out there. I don't know if you can see them. You see all the little fish in the water? That's what the snook are chasing. All these little fry, little hatchlings. The snook and the birds, they're just having a feast. Maybe we'll see one more feeding frenzy here. Whoa. That's a weird looking conch shell right there. Some interesting colors on that. Well, I didn't take a long beach walk as far as distance, but boy, we have seen some really cool stuff this morning. Really, really great videos of the birds out here this morning. Here's our spot where Roy would be sitting right here. This is where we'd normally be having our chat, right here on the beach. That's Audrey's bench right up there, around the corner there. Sure do miss him. I'll go visit him later today and give everybody an update on how he's doing after his transfusions. Listen to all the birds. Earlier this morning, we got quite the show out here on the sandbar. These birds put on a fantastic show. Tide's slowly going out here. Morning. Beautiful morning here. That's all I can say. So thankful that the red tide is moving away. Thank you, Gordon. Tropical Storm Gordon helped with that, I'm sure. One of these mornings, I hope to bend over and pick up a fighting conch like this and be able to show you a conch inside of the shell. We haven't seen any live conchs for a while. Hopefully they will return. Our beach used to be covered with live conchs. Hopefully that day will come again. Beautiful shells, the Florida fighting conch. There's a conch shell right down here that you can see inside. It's got a hole in the back of it. Beautiful shells, the fighting conchs. Beautiful Wednesday morning here in paradise. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. Hey, remember, nobody pays me to be out here and do this. If you want to make a little contribution, it is always appreciated. You can find my PayPal account info in the description of this post a little bit later. Those of you that have made a little contribution, thank you so much. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out my photos and videos here. I'm sure you'll find something you like. When you do, hit the like and share button. We'll have a happy hump day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Yeah, I know we need a shell there, Jelmo, but can't make it down there today. I got other things to do. Sorry, hon. One of these days. There's plenty of shells hanging there for our friend Roy, too. God bless his soul. Keep your prayers coming for Roy. All right, have a wonderful day. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.